Sometimes I wonder if my hair just lives its own life. I'm not dealing with it. Sorry. Hello and welcome to my channel, The Danish Readaholic. My name is Silke and today we're doing a book tag. We're doing the book sacrifice tag. It is a short tag and I'm sorry for those of you who do not like tag videos. I just have a stressful month and I needed a little bit easier content to do. And that resulted in a tag that I found interesting. So we're going to be doing this tag. I'm going to be tagging some people. And then I promise you that next month I will get some proper recs and everything. Because this one will not be a recommendations video. Because it is a sacrifice tag. I am actually not sure who made this tag, but I will be linking it down below, and if I find the creator, I will also link them down below. I will not be mentioning in the video who I'm tagging because I'm actually not completely sure as of right now, but you will be able to find all of them down below. Definitely go check them out. They are all lovely, whoever I decide to tag. Let's get started. First up, an overhyped book. Situation. You're in a store when the zombie apocalypse hits. The military informs everyone that overhyped books are the zombies' only weakness. What book that everyone else says is amazing, but you disliked, do you start chucking at the zombies? That's actually hard. Hold on, let me just go through my Goodreads and see what I've read. Because my instant thought was A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I didn't dislike it. I didn't like it as much as everybody else. But I've also heard from everybody that the first one you should just get through it. So I don't feel like that, the first one in itself, is overhyped. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with Deadly Education. I didn't like it one bit. I can't justify that it's overhyped because there's also a lot of people who don't like it. But I've seen it quite a lot on TikTok and everybody's just like, oh my god, it's such a good book, blah, blah, blah. I don't see it. It's not for me. I'm gonna go A Deadly Education for an overhyped book. Next up, a sequel. Situation. Torrential Downpour. I'm not quite sure what that is. What sequel are you willing to use as an umbrella to protect yourself? Bone Cries Dawn. I said what I said. It is, for those of you who don't know, the sequel to Bone Cries Moon. Bone Cries Moon is one of my favorite books. Bone Cries Dawn is one of my least favorite books ever. So, I wish it was a standalone, let's just say that. Next up we have a classic. Situation. You're in English class and your professor raves about a classic that transcends time. If given the opportunity to travel back in time, which classic would you try to stop from ever publishing? I have an issue with classics as a whole. I have two in mind, so I'm going to mention both. The first one is Anna Karenina. I don't see the point. However, if it weren't published, I wouldn't have the movies. And the Anna Karenina with Aaron Taylor Johnson and Keira Knightley is one of my favorite movies ever. So, I will not stop that from publishing. I just won't read it. However, the book that I want to stop from being published, Kafka on the Shore by Murakami. I hate it with a burning passion. And apparently, when I was in school, I was the only one who disliked it. Because everyone was just like, oh my god, this is just fantastic. The writing is impeccable and blah, 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 blah. And I was sitting there are we reading the same book? Did I get the wrong book? And I didn't. It was the correct book. I just didn't like it whatsoever. So I'm gonna go Kafka on the Shore by Murakami. I don't remember his first name, but this book. Oh, I hit myself. Okay. We're actually already at the final prompt. So I'm sorry for a short video, but you already know why. So, a least favorite book. I think we already know. Some of you, if you've seen my wrap-up of last year, you probably already know what book I'm going to mention. But let's talk about the situation. Apparently, global warming equals suddenly frozen wasteland. Your only hope of survival for warmth is to burn a book. Which book will you not regret lighting? The Grace Year. I said what I said. Maybe, once again, I read the wrong book. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset, but this book just pisses me off for whatever. Maybe I misunderstood it. I don't know. Will I be giving it another chance? No. Never. I will not. I'm not mad about it. It will make a great fire. And then when that's burned out, I can add Truth Witch to it. It was so confusing. And I don't like it when people are like, you need to read it twice to understand it. Why? If I need to read a book twice to understand it, like, why make it so complicated? I don't get it. Do I already know who I'm gonna tag? Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna tag Jem from Bookish Gems. And then I'm also gonna be tagging Lizzie from Bombadil's Bookish Things. And those are the two people I'm gonna tag for this. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment telling me a sequel you didn't like. If you just want to let me know that you're here but don't know what to comment, you can always leave a green heart. If you like this video, please hit the like icon, and if you want to see more of my bookish content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It will mean the world to me. And until I see you next time, bye!